Welcome back. Going back to our top story at this hour, the Prime Minister is in Nepal. It's a one-day visit. Right now, the Prime Minister is in fact at the Maya Devi Temple in Lumbini. This is considered, believed to be the birthplace of Gautam Buddha. In fact, right now he's offering prayers at the Maya Devi Temple in Lumbini in Nepal. This is the Prime Minister's one-day visit to Nepal. This in fact is a part of the Buddha Jayanti celebrations. In just some time from now, the Prime Minister will also be addressing a large gathering of people from Nepal and India, including Buddhist scholars and monks. India says the visit is aimed at promoting further the close, comprehensive and multi-dimensional bilateral ties founded on the age-old connection of history, culture, tradition and religion. The Prime Minister is in Nepal in Lumbini today on the invitation of Nepalese Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba. Pictures of interaction with Buddhist monks. He is in fact at the Maya Devi Temple as we speak. Undoubtedly, religious tourism is high on the agenda, and like Rohit we were talking about, religion is one factor that links India with Nepal, and this is something that India is extremely keen to cash in upon, especially also in the context of China looking at Nepal extremely closely and China looking at this visit also very, very closely. Rohit.
Yes, Neha, as you rightly pointed out that China is hugely investing in several developmental projects in Nepal, and that is why we are seeing that India also taking the same kind of initiative and also wanting to develop and carry out developmental works in the Himalayan nation so that it doesn't get lag behind. And here you can see that when Prime Minister is visiting Lumbini today in Nepal on the occasion of Buddha Purnima, there is also on the agenda some developmental works, and that is going to happen after this schedule of visiting the Maya Devi Temple is complete. I believe Prime Minister is still inside the Maya Devi Temple. He is doing that special puja archana here and several other activities lined up for the day here. You can see that he will be doing a parikrama of the sacred Pushkarni pond, and then also a parikrama of the Ashok Stamp, watering the Bodhi plant. And after that is over, the Prime Minister will be coming out and straight away going for the Shilanyas, or you can say the Bhumi Pujan of the upcoming Buddhist Cultural Center. And this Buddhist Cultural Center is going to be built in Lumbini at around 100 crore rupees, what we are learning Indian currency. And in the next 3 years, we believe that Buddhist Cultural Center will be completed, because we spoke to several officials who were present there at the groundbreaking site yesterday, and they all said that India wants to develop Nepal in its own way. And also, that is why we see that the Shilanyas or the Bhumi Pujan will take place. A Buddhist Cultural Center will be constructed with the assistance of India in the next 3 years. So, India also trying to match all the things as China is doing, because India wants to invest in Nepal. India shares a huge border with Nepal. Cultural ties are extremely important. Religious ties are also very important on the agenda, and that is why we are seeing, when the Prime Minister is in Lumbini today, several other things apart from the religious activities which we are seeing that is happening here. Development work in Nepal is also on the agenda, and that will happen soon after this event is over. And at around 2 o'clock, what we know is that a gathering of 5,000 people from Nepal and also some from India will be addressed to here by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and after that he will be returning to Kushinagar. So important day here to boost cultural ties, religious ties here, and also an opportunity for India to carry out developmental work and also send out a strong message to China that India is also very much interested in developing its neighbor here. Back to you, Sneha.
Rohit, what I also find interesting is that, A, this is a one-day visit, and also the focus of India clearly is on the cultural ties between Nepal and India, the religious ties as well. This is all for the optics too, given that none of the sticking points, for example, the border dispute between India and Nepal is going to come up today. This is solely focused on the Buddha Jayanti celebrations, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. We're building a Buddhist circuit, and also connectivity of the Buddhist circuit is extremely important, and also on the agenda as we have learned from sources, because Lord Buddha holds as much significance in India as much as holds significance in Nepal also. So building a Buddhist circuit, connecting it and opening several routes also new routes between India and Nepal also very important. And what we learn is that all these will come up for discussion when the bilateral level talks will be held between Prime Minister Modi and his counterpart Sher Bahadur Deuba. And here at the Maya Devi Temple where we are still waiting for the Prime Minister to come out, because the puja and special prayers are still going on, and in some time what we expect is that the Prime Minister will be coming out. And you can see here pictures that several children still waiting here anxiously to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. And here what we are learning is that the Prime Minister is about to come out, and that is why the security here now asking the media persons also to come towards one side. आप लोग प्रधानमंत्री मोदी का आप लोगों ने देखा?
हाँ देखा।
कैसे लगता है आप लोग?
बहुत अच्छा लगते हैं।
क्या अच्छा लगता है उनमें?
उनमें बहुत अच्छा।
And here you can see the cavalcade now coming out of the Maya Devi Temple. We believe that the event here at the Maya Devi Temple is over, and the cavalcade is now slowly beginning to come out from the temple. आप लोगों ने मोदी जी को देखा?
हाँ देखा।
क्या आपको अच्छा लगा?
हाँ, अच्छा लगा। अच्छा लगा, मोदी जी देखकर अच्छा लगा।
देख के अच्छा लगा। क्या चाहते हैं आप लोग, भारत और नेपाल के रिश्तों में क्या और ज्यादा मजबूती आना चाहिए?
हाँ, आना चाहिए।
कैसे मजबूती आना चाहिए, किस तरीके से? आप लोग मोदी जी को पहले देखे थे कभी?
टीवी पर देखे थे।
टीवी पे देखे थे। आज सामने से देखा?
हाँ।
आप लोगों को कैसा लगा?
बहुत अच्छा लगा।
क्या चाहते हैं भारत और नेपाल के रिश्तों में? आप लोग तो यंग लोग हैं, युवा लोग हैं, क्या चाहते हैं भारत और नेपाल के रिश्ते और कैसे होने चाहिए?
मजबूत होने चाहिए।
मजबूत होने चाहिए। हाँ। आप बताइए, आप लोग क्या चाहती हैं?
हम भी वही चाहते हैं कि भारत और नेपाल के बीच में अच्छा ही
होने चाहिए। भारत बहुत सारे यहाँ पर जो डेवलपमेंट के लिए काम भी कर रहा है, लुम्बिनी हो या बहुत सारे जो और जगह पे हैं, वो आपको लगता है भारत को और करना चाहिए?
जरूर करना चाहिए।
और कल्चरल टाइज जो होता है उसको वो कितना जरूरी होता है आपको लगता है? बुद्धिस्ट सर्किट आपको लगता है बनना चाहिए, लोग आना जाना करें एक दूसरे के देश में, ऐसी जगहों पर?
क्यों नहीं, आना जाना चाहिए।
So there you see children here who have come to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister and also saw him going inside, extremely enthusiastic, happy, and they want that ties between India and Nepal should be further strengthened. And we are expecting the Prime Minister to come out any moment from now, but this is the first stop where Prime Minister has come, and now after coming out from the Maya Devi Temple, he will be straight away going for the Bhumi Pujan of the upcoming Buddhist Cultural Center, which is going to be built with the assistance of India in the next 3 years. So that is the second spot where Prime Minister will be going, and after following which there will be bilateral level talks which will be held between India and Nepal, and at 2 o'clock a gathering of 5,000 will be addressed to by Prime Minister Modi, and then his the trip to Nepal will come to an end. Back to you, Sneha.
Yes, Rohit, you've been telling us about the Buddha circuit, and a lot of people there in Nepal are extremely interested in this being built essentially. Talk to us a little about the Buddha circuit. What is it going to entail?
See, there are a lot of places of Buddhist tourism as well, India as well as in Nepal. You see, Lumbini is a place where Lord Buddha is believed to have been born. Kushinagar is a place where in India he is believed to have got nirvana. And then Bodh Gaya in Bihar is a place where he got enlightenment. So there are several places both in India and Nepal which are of extremely importance as well. As far as the Buddhist circuit is concerned, and linking the Buddhist circuit on the line of the Ramayan circuit is very much on the discussion table, and it remains to be seen as to what progress can be made in this regard. But obviously this will come up for discussion here, what we are learning. And Prime Minister Modi is still inside the Maya Devi Temple, and he is just about to come out and then go to the next event, which is the Shilanyas. And several children here, as we are talking, are extremely happy to see the Prime Minister. आप लोगों ने मोदी जी को देखा है?
हाँ, देखा है। हाँ,
क्या कहेंगे?
हमारा सौभाग्य है कि हम मोदी जी को देखना पाएं। वो हमारे देश में आए हैं, हमारा धीरे ही सौभाग्य है। हम सब साथी के रूप में परी देखे।
अच्छा, पहले से टीवी पे देखे थे?
हाँ, टीवी पे ही देखे थे।
सामने से पहली बार देखा?
हाँ, पहली बार।
आप चाहती हैं कि वो बार आना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम लोग पड़ोसी देश हैं, भारत और नेपाल?
हाँ, हमारे पड़ोसी देश के हैं प्रधानमंत्री।
And as we speak, you can see the air patrolling is also going on. You can see there the Nepali helicopter conducting the air patrolling just over the Maya Devi Temple. So security is of also paramount importance here for the Prime Minister visit, and we have been seeing that elaborate security arrangements have also been put in place. And here we were showing you in the pictures that air patrolling also being conducted here. And now the cavalcade of the Prime Minister is going to just come out in a short while from now. And the security personals have now asked the media persons, journalists, to just come towards the side because this cavalcade is going to come out. And the special puja at the Maya Devi Temple is over, and the Nepali Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba and his wife was also part of that special puja that took place inside the Maya Devi Temple. And here you can see the cavalcade of the Prime Minister now coming out. The Nepalese police here leading the cavalcade, and the Prime Minister, you will see, is just going to come out of the Maya Devi Temple here. Extremely important visit of the Prime Minister here, because this is his first visit after to Nepal after he was re-elected in 2019, and following which this is his first visit to Nepal. And that is why a lot of things, issues on the platter for discussion, boosting relations, cultural ties, religious ties, what kind of developmental work can be carried out by India to develop Nepal. All these things are on the agenda, and there you see that Prime Minister Modi cavalcade is coming out, and now it's moving towards another location, another spot where Bhumi Pujan will be conducted. And here you see the Prime Minister waving out to the Nepalese children who are present here, waving India as well as Nepalese flag. And here you see the Prime Minister waving to the children and people who are supporting here, who have come out to welcome the Prime Minister, shouting Modi, Modi chants here also. And the special